This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday. We have things to talk about. We have things to break down, turn around, and just chill out, Things to examine, things to just enjoy, like the Dogecoin pump. And I know I have a lot of Doge friends in the chat, so you guys are going to love this. Guys, if you are here, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends, because more people need to know what's going on with Bitcoin, crypto, everything in between. I have a bunch of news for you, so get ready, buckle your seatbelts. We're about to blast off. Make sure you guys are also checking out the lovely sponsors, both Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Please use the links in the live chat and in the description. Use code missteencrypto and code Zesty for 20% off at checkout Market Cipher. Guys, I want to say good morning to you as well. So make sure as you guys are saying good morning to me in the chat so I can give you love, you are giving the stream some love. And again, we have a goal every day, 125 likes, 100 live viewers. And I know we can do it because we're zesty and we're ready to get after it. Isn't that right? LA night. Yeah. All right, I'm going to say good morning to you guys. Let's get after it. Brian, hello. All set. Nice to see you guys. People in NYC are crowdfunding to feed Emma. I think we actually, I wrote that in the Discord. There's a new ETF. It's the Emma Tasty Food. That's what ETF now stands for, and it's because we need funding to feed Emma. I think we actually need a little bit of a fund for that. I think it's going to be necessary one day. Colin McKenzie, it's great to see you overboard. Good morning. We see who else in the chat. Randy, Greg, nice to see you, Greg. Chilling out, Greg. Misko, it's nice to see you as well. Tech Advance International, well, hello, my friends. Welcome to the stream. Jim finally made it. Go off, Jim. Kill the game, Jim. Kill the game, Jim. Savage Trades, good morning to you. I know you're checking out Theo. Savage, did you grab your missteencrypto domain? Did you grab your missteencrypto domain? With that link I gave you, you can get a free one. John Legend, it's nice to see you. And if you guys are interested in a free missteencrypto domain from Theo, I think I could actually grab that for you. Slash missteencrypto. All right, I think I got to grab that later. But if you guys want it, then definitely let me know in the chat, and I'll get the link for you. S-Dog, it's nice to see you. Automatic Beats, he said he's in the gym, but he's listening. Go off. Pump iron to pump markets, Automatic Beats. Kill the game. I'm going to the gym today. I am a gymmer now. I like to gym, and I'm very excited to go. RN, thank you for the heart me. Good morning to you. Who else is in the chat? GT, it's great to see you. My girl, Alexandra G. Joe Harvey, happy Thursday to you, my friends. Who else we have in the chat? John Foster, give Emma a hug. Bungalow Bill, good morning to you. You're over here on YouTube and the TikToks. I love that. I love that. Andy S. bought more Doge on Monday, so I'm a happy camper. Beautiful. Doge Bowl, good morning, hipper than most. Go off, Doge Bowl. Kill the game with your puns with my name. I appreciate it. Crypto Crag, nice to see you. Josh V said, hey, homie. What's up, homie Josh V? What's it doing today? What are you up to? We have Alberto said Dogecoin to the moon. We're going to talk about it. Cancel Papa said pamp time. Pump it up. You got to pamp it up. Yes, it is always time to pamp. Armando, nice to see you, said Starbucks, not Dunkin'.
They're not.
Easty, good morning. Oh, Easty, it's been a while since I've seen you in this chat. Hello, Easty. X-Ron P said, we're here. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Crimson is in the chat. Who else we have in here? Ooh, I just lost my voice for a second. Leroy, nice to see you. Greetings from Las Vegas. Greetings from NYC. I wish I was in Vegas having an In-N-Out burger right now. That would literally make my life. Lux Shampoo said the healing power of the gym. I agree. I love the gym. I'm having a ball at the gym. Dylan Blockchain said pamp it up for you. Yeah. Pump it up. You got to pamp it up. Who else? I think I got everyone. I also, Mr. Yeehaw, he's around, he's listening, but he can't see the chat. He has some things going on physically. So please give him some love and throw a heart in the chat for him because he's not feeling well today. Guys, we are going to talk about Bitcoin, crypto, the pump. If you guys think altcoin season is here, we're going to talk about that as well. Tech Advance, hello to you again. Mrs. Crimson, morning, darling. May your coffee be rich and your coins pump. Have a great day. I appreciate you. I literally love Mrs. Crimson. Oh, Boo Man is in the chat too. Boo Man. Boo Man. Juan Estevez says hello from Miami. Oh my gosh, I wish I was in Miami.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, we're going to talk about everything going on. I should go to Vegas for my 21st birthday. I wish, man. I wish. This was talked about with Sin City. Anyway, guys, market recap. We're getting into it. I don't know. I just love talking to you guys. You guys are just so hard not to talk to. I just always am looking at the chat. I get lost in there. Guys, we have things happening like Gala. I think someone should call Uncle Jimmy because this is his coin right here. Around 21% Gala, killing the game. Doge is pumping as well. We're going to break down the chart as always. FTT is somehow trading. I won't talk about that. And we have a sea of altcoins just ripping and ripping. Although Hex is down 11% today, but nothing shocks me with Hex. Look at Bitcoin. Out of all of these beautiful bubbles, look at Bitcoin. Wah, 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 little womp. Hashtag lame. Now we're going to take a look here. $34,290 Bitcoin down 0.6%. You guys could see, again, just with this market overview, that Bitcoin is damping and the altcoins are pumping. Now, of course, people could say Bitcoin dominance this, Bitcoin dominance that, but I don't know if it necessarily matters, but maybe that's just me. I know there's a lot of people like even Ben Cohen that love Bitcoin dominance and pay attention to that a lot. And I hope to have him on the show again soon, so maybe he could break that down for us a little bit more. Let's take a look at Bitcoin today on Market Cipher. Taking ganders here, that money flow, we're going. We have a red dot though, and also we are oversold on the RSI, majorly oversold. So again, when that happens, when you're not oversold, I apologize, overbought. When you are majorly overbought like this, that's usually indicative of an incoming downtrend, and we hope that's not true. But as always, if Bitcoin's pumping like it is, it's okay for it to retrace. That's very healthy. We also see that we are going down here like a little slide with the VWAP heading towards that zero line. And if we break below that zero line, as confident as she kind of looks right now, we might see even more red today. Now, looking here, we see that we have important levels that were smashed, like the 200-day SMA at 28.1. Beautiful. Gone. See ya. We also see that we smashed our 30.5. That was critical. That was beautiful. It was just a rain of love. Yeah, that was actually the vibe. That described it perfectly. We also see that we smashed our 34K right here. That dates back to May of 2022, and that's gorgeous. Thing is that we keep tiffing and tapping right here with Bitcoin. Like we bounced off of 33.9. Yeah, it was 33.9, and we are coming back up. And if you guys think that maybe, we're going to have a little bit of a retrace today, put a yes. And if we're not going to have a retrace, if you think we're going to continue to pump, put a no. If we do retrace, I'm not worried about it. I just want to stay above 30.5. I know that sounds a little odd, a little weird, but it's just the way I feel. I feel like as long as we're above the 200-day SMA, we're above 30.5, I think we're okay. I think we're cool. Again, we retrace. That is normal for Bitcoin. I remember, literally, guys, when the bull run started in like 2020-ish, around here, where Bitcoin was having some nice days. It was having some nice days in 2020. And I remember it started to go up. People were a little bit like, what's happening here? And then when Bitcoin would go up, right, had a nice run up December of 2020 into January of 2021, right? Let's say, okay, from here to there, we went up 65%. We, of course, had to retrace at some point because number doesn't always go up. So we retraced a nice 23%. Did we keep going up? Absolutely. But whenever Bitcoin starts to go up, it retraces a little bit, and then it starts to go back up. And that's good because you're kind of filling the gaps in between, and it shows the stability of Bitcoin. So just to give you guys a little bit perspective, oopsie, don't move that. Just to give you guys a little bit of perspective and where if we're pumping up with Bitcoin, it typically retraces. We've even seen that recently, right? Okay, we could look through the past year. Recover from FTX, we hit 24K. We retraced down to 20. We actually broke below 20 at 19.6K. We continue to go up. We retraced from there. Went up, retraced from there. We're going up now. Do we retrace again? I don't know. Can't tell you. Don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't make calls because that's where you go wrong in life. I just look at the levels. And again, I like where we're at. And if we retrace a little bit, I'm not worried. Number can always go up. Just keep that in mind. Everyone's very euphoric right now, which I'm there for. I love to pamp it up. But you also got to stay real. You got to be real, bruh. You got to be real, bruh. We also have $1,800 Ethereum, 1809 to be exact, up 1.23% today. What a number, 1.23. That's kind of satisfying. Anyway, we are kind of oversold here on Ethereum's RSI as well, which means that, again, we could have a downtrend that's coming, but it could continue to pump up anyway into the levels that Bitcoin is at. You see Bitcoin, it's kind of in the 90s here, and we're not that far up with Ethereum. We're around 78. Looking here, momentum, pimp, green money flow finally starting to peek through on Ethereum, so I like to see that. Again, we're seeing altcoins starting to do a little better than Bitcoin today. Again, Bitcoin is in the red, alts are in the green, so it's nice to see a little bit of divergence there. We also see some VWAP coming down here, but she could spike back up. She's been doing that recently, like right here. We thought we were going down, down in a million rounds. Sugar, we're going down, swinging, and then it just reversed, and we were pamping it up.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Look at the curvatures on the chart. Look at the curvature. Okay, I'll stop messing around. Smash 1550, smash 1630, smash 1700. And again, we could go back to $1,700 Ethereum, but that's only if we reject the 200-day SMA. Now, yesterday, we had some things going on here where we've been tiffing with the 200-day SMA. A few days ago on Tuesday, we closed right at the 200-day SMA. Yesterday, we closed right above it, which is pretty sick if you ask me. And then today, we slightly rejected it, and now we're above it. Will we close above it? That is critical. I want to see a few days, just like Bitcoin, closing above the 200-day SMA. That's exactly what I want to see with Ethereum. A few days closing above the 200-day SMA, and that will give me a little bit more confidence. We want to smash 1820. Again, we keep testing and rejecting 1820. Seems like it's still a little bit of a tip for Ethereum, and hopefully it could be looked at as support once we confidently go through it and look at 1911 Ethereum. Could see some alt popping. Again, Ethereum does have a tendency once in a while to diverge from Bitcoin and maybe make a move, but it's really not that common. Looking at Litecoin, look at the price, an interesting number, $69.29 Litecoin, 0.8% in the green. Look at that, look at Litecoin, she's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Looking here, we have that VWAP that's heading towards that zero line, and it looks like money flow wants to break that zero line, but it's just struggling, it's struggling.
Oh my God!
And that momentum is kicking up as well. And the RSIs are diverging. And usually when the RSIs on Market Cipher are close together, like right here, we have that sideways trading. And then when they start to separate a little bit, you start to see a little bit more action. Like even right here, where we had that 30% day with Litecoin, look at that RSI. They were very tight. They were very close together versus when they're spaced apart is usually when you see a little bit of volatility. And we could be experiencing a little bit of volatility because of how far the RSIs are apart here. Oh, thank you, Franchise, for subscribing to the channel. Welcome, welcome. We also see that we defeated our $67 resistance, and we're at $69 today. We did see a low of $68.57 around. Hopefully, we pamp it up with Litecoin. We have a nice volume come in, $74, 200-day SMA, $80.40. But $69, I mean, sheesh, man. Absolute sheesh. I don't know. Do what you will, but sound money. Altcoin season. Grayscale wants to convert all of their trust into ETFs, and Litecoin is one of those trusts. We're going to look at Dogecoin because I have my Doge friends in here. Guys, if you love Dogecoin, you better be putting those Doge emojis if you are a member. Pamp it up for Doge. Rock on for Doge. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Yes, $69 is nice automatic beats. You literally stopped working out just to type that message. That's how enthused you are. That's how enthused you are. We also have 69 people watching. Hopefully, we can have 69 likes. Make sure you guys are smashing those likes and sharing the stream out with friends because YouTube doesn't do that for us. YouTube is a little bit meanie-weenie sometimes. All right. Almost 7.25 cent Doge, up 5.38% today. Oh, sheesh. We got to break it down. I'm so excited for Doge. We're seeing that the RSI started to diverge, but they're starting to tighten up a little bit, which is good. But we're in oversold territory for the RSI, which is pretty interesting. And I'm waiting to see what happens here. I want to see that green money flow come through on Doge. That VWAP is sideways, but it looks pretty zesty to me. And if we spike up on that VWAP, we could see some positive price action. Looking here, let's take a gander. We've been seeing some beautiful volume come in on Doge. Doge is pamping it up, and we were a little bit nervous here with Doge at 5 cents, 6 cents, almost 6 cents-ish. We didn't enjoy that. We were a little nervous that it would go down to July 2022 lows. Then we started to take a little bit of a turn. You guys see all of this volume coming in. She looks beautiful. Smashed above this resistance. Now it seems that 6.5 cents is support, hopefully. We tested it yesterday. We closed above it. We tested it the day before. We closed above. Looking here, the 200-day SMA was at 0.069 cents. Another interesting number. This keeps popping up, guys. This is a little sussy. Anyway, we're looking at 0.069 cent 200-day SMA, and we went above it today, which is really great, which is maybe why this pump occurred, because when you're, again, typically above the 200-day SMA is when you have some bullish price action. Hopefully we close above it, a few days above the 200-day SMA, and I am a happy camper. We also did hit 7.5 cent high today, which is critical as well, which is levels that we really haven't seen since August, and we've been waiting for that as well. We also want to see 0.079 cents, basically 8 cent Doge is the next target for us, and that's what we want to see. And then beyond that is obviously 10 cents, but that's just us being a little bit outrageous. Even though it's really not outrageous, especially for Doge. If you guys have been looking at Doge for the past month, it's up 18%. You look at the past week for Doge, it's up 23%. And maybe this could be a reason why. We're looking at X on X.com. And they said, hello, this is a dog. And they just put up a meme. What does this mean? People don't know. People think it's the audio calling that they released, but maybe this could be a dual message for X that, yeah, they put out audio and video calling on X, but maybe this is some indication of Doge action. Like even Doge Meme Girl, she said, hey. Doge Meme Girl is awesome. Shout out to her. She makes amazing art. Absolutely amazing art. I hope I get one of these one day. That's a goal. But she's like so awesome. So shout out to her. Shout out to the Doge fam. We know that Doge has a lot of plans in its future. It's already embedded in the Cybertruck code at Tesla. Boring Company already accepts Dogecoin payments as well. So it's just a matter of when Doge payments will pop out on X. Crypto payments pop out on X as well as Tesla. We're waiting on that. And Tesla already accepts Dogecoin as well. We're just waiting on them to accept Bitcoin. And Elon Musk, he said he would do that once Bitcoin reaches 50% renewable energy, which it already has. And that is absolutely amazing. So it's just a matter of time. I'm always going to watch Doge. It's not just like every other sheesh coin or meme coin. It's proof of work. It's its own decentralized blockchain. It's feasible for transactions and value transfer. You could build on top of it. There's DRC20 tokens everywhere. So shout out to Dogecoin for being more than just a meme coin and actually serving some value somewhere. Tom Crown is in the chat. Shout out to Tom Crown, my boy, Papa Tom. Papa Tom, he said, little mama. Yes, I am little mama. I'm little mama to you. Little mama to you. Shout out to Tom Crown. Tom, give me your thoughts on this next story, because we do have things happening as you guys are again smashing the likes because you're beautiful people. Right Savage Trades. Right, Randy A. Shout out to Randy A. We have 3 Randys in this chat. Isn't that insane? Smiley, Sadie, sometimes. Nice to see you guys. You guys are beautiful in the chat. What else do we have? Juicified, Armando. Red days are not rave days. Listen, the alts are green, though. So I think it counts as like a slight green day. I think so. I think so. Make sure you guys are getting smashing these likes. We have people hopping in. As you're hopping in, smash the like, because these bears... Oh, they're getting wrecked. Oh, they're getting wrecked. They're getting wrecked. We were talking about the other day how there were over $220 million in liquidations because of Bitcoin's price movement. Majority of that were shorts. And there were some longs that were liquidated because we had a swing that day where Bitcoin went up, it came back down, and went back up. It was a little bit craziness, right, Kevin? Right, Kevin? We see here that in the past 24 hours, Bitcoin volatility, which is really not that volatile when you really break it all down, it's a few percent, triggered over $147 million in liquidations. We see here that when Bitcoin hit 35K, wiped out more than $147 million in leveraged positions over the past 24 hours. Shorts were again hit the hardest with over almost $80 million in positions liquidated compared to $68 million in longs. The 30-day Bitcoin volatility index reading ticked over 2% on Wednesday. So there you guys go. We're seeing here that we have some volatility in the market. And again, if this is like volatility to people, I don't know what to tell you, because over the past, literally, we could look at the past few days.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, shoot.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Heart 100.000000000 Doge.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here's to pumping into the weekend.
Let's go. I just got 100 Doge. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be stacking that. And thank you, Boo Man. I enjoy you. I appreciate you. I always appreciate you, Boo Man. You know that. You know I appreciate you. I appreciate your super chat. I appreciate your love. And I appreciate the love for the pimp. You got to pump it up. I love how the Pamp It Up song was playing as you wrote that message. It just went along perfectly. It just went along perfectly. Right, Sri Ram? Right, Sri Ram? Like I was saying, you're looking at the chart here over the past few days. Let's look at the past 3 days. Oh my gosh, how volatile has Bitcoin been? Oh my gosh. Up 4.5%. Like, this isn't crazy. And over the past 24 hours, we barely moved. From yesterday to today, we're up 1.7%. So just imagine when things get really real with Bitcoin, how many things will go down. Shorts, longs, everyone in between going to be FOMOing, panicking. Should I do this? Should I do that? Where's Bitcoin going? That's always why, if you're going to trade, do your own research, know the risk associated. And a lot of people choose to DCA as well, which is buying periodically, dollar cost averaging, whether that's daily, weekly, monthly, that's up to you. But you're buying no matter what the price is, so that way you're just accumulating. Do your own research, stack accordingly, and of course, take self-custody while you're doing that. Please take self-custody. I'm begging you to take self-custody, please. I don't know, guys. I don't know. JP Morgan has a lot to say. JP Morgan is like all over the place. They have their own JPM coin. They also have their opinions on Bitcoin demand. So before we get into their JPM coin, which I might lose my noodle over, we're going to talk about their opinions on Bitcoin's performance due to what they're saying is institutional demand. Here we have optimism about the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF by the SEC continues to grow, JPM said. The optimism is reflected in Bitcoin's strong outperformance versus other digital assets, noting the world's largest cryptocurrency recently made a new high for the year. It looks like the latest flow has the institutional participation. Our futures position proxy based on CME Bitcoin future, which tends to be used mostly by institutional investors, has spiked over the past week, rising not only to the highest level for this year, but also to levels last seen in August of 2022 before the FTX collapse. Institutions. They know that they want Bitcoin. They know they're going to jump into Bitcoin. There's no doubt about that. And they're saying that this is due to institutions. Yeah, sure, institutions may have sparked some interest in the market, but people are thirsty for price movement. Everyday people are starting to adopt Bitcoin. So it's not just institutions, it's everybody. And I am ready for what's to come. At the end of the day, we know what the whole overarching goal of the ETF is, and that's for you to only buy the ETF and not the underlying assets. So the only people that could buy the underlying assets are the people that are in charge of the ETFs, like the BlackRocks, Fidelities. We cannot allow that to happen. So you got to make sure if you're buying Bitcoin, you buy Bitcoin. If you want to jump into the ETF, know what that is and the risk associated with it, and that you actually don't own Bitcoin. You need to be able to, again, acquire the actual asset if you want to, and put that in your wallet and take self-custody. Again, it's very important. JP Morgan, they do whatever they want. Like I said, they're the biggest bank in the country. They acquired First Republic, even when they really weren't supposed to. The biggest bank in the country got bigger. JPM has had their own JPM coin since 2019 at least. That's what we know of. That's what they told us. Do we know if that's true? No. What we're seeing now is that JPM coin is processing over, or could handle, $1 billion transactions daily. So $1 billion in transactions daily. This is a little bit weird, but it's just what they get to do. Banks get to build their own protocols. They get to build their own coins. But everyone like us, we get called
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
We see JPM handles now $1 billion worth of transactions in its digital token per day. The Wall Street Bank plans to widen the coin's usage, according to the report, citing an interview with bank's head of payments. JPM Coin is a settlement token that enables institutional clients to make blockchain-based wholesale payments between accounts and around the world. Again, it was founded in 2019. It's been used to make payments denominated in dollars, with support for euros added in June. JPM Coin gets transacted on a daily basis, mostly in US dollars, but we again intend to continue to expand that. The thing with JPM Coin, again, it's only for institutions, but that's not their overarching goal. If you guys remember, a few weeks ago, we were talking about JPM's new coin. So besides JPM Coin, that's for institutions to send money back and forth in dollars and now euros since 2019, again, SEC never said anything about it. They get to build whatever they want, use whatever coins they want, even if it's transacting $1 billion daily. JP Morgan also launched their own deposit token along with Citigroup. So basically, these are deposits against a commercial bank for retail users. So for you to send money back and forth between banks, and not just JPM to JPM, but to other banks as well, other branches, other companies, whatever it may be. This, again, is something that's controlled, something that's not decentralized. And even if they say it's built on something like Ethereum, it doesn't matter. We've already seen with PayPal that their own PayPal USD, their stablecoin, is programmable. They could freeze your funds. They could actually take away all of your money, and that's not okay. So make sure you do your own research with all of this that's coming out, and don't trade your freedoms for convenience. Again, this is all controlled, all centralized, and something that we cannot choose where to send and where to receive, honestly, because they could track everything, shut it all off, and that's something that can never happen with Bitcoin and any other decentralized coin or blockchain. Just so y'all know, we also see other banks getting involved. Other ones. International banks, as always. Deutsche Bank, we're seeing that they're jumping in as well.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey hamster.
What? Why am I a hamster? Am I a hamster? Is Emma the hamster? I'm confused. I am so confused. Creighton, what? I'm so I don't know what that means. I'm so confused. Is this like hamster, like Jersey Shore, like Mike the Situation called Angelina a dirty hamster? That was messed up. Oh, it's a TVD quote. Really? I don't believe that. Is that another one that you made up? I think that's another one that you made up. I don't know about that. Guys, we have 84 people watching and 69 likes. It's a very interesting number, but we got to make sure we hit 100 likes. Deutsche Bank doing more and more in the crypto space. They're not giving up. Like we said, institutions are jumping in. Banks are jumping in. They're experimenting with the technology, but again, it might not be in the way we want. Deutsche Bank and Standard Chartered Ventures test a Swift killer for what? Stablecoins and CBDCs. I hate CBDCs. It's the worst thing to ever happen. It's literally the opposite of why we're in crypto. It's completely programmable. They can freeze your assets, use AI to track what you're going to do, and basically take away all your financial rights, all your freedoms, totally killing your inalienable rights, what it means to be an American, life, liberty, and property. That's all encapsulated in Bitcoin and all withdrawn from you once you have a digital dollar or a CBDC enter your wallet. So let's see what Deutsche Bank is up to. See here that Deutsche Bank and Standard Chartered's SC Ventures are testing a system that will allow blockchain-based transactions, stablecoins, and CBDCs to talk to one another, taking an approach similar to the Swift messaging layer and legacy banking infrastructure. So they're testing a series of test cases, including transferring and swapping USDC on the Universal Digital Payments Network, UDPN, a permissioned, again, not permissionless, a permissioned blockchain system composed of validator nodes run by an alliance of banks, financial institutions, and consultancies. This is created by GFT Group and Red Date Technology, which is co-founded of the Chinese blockchain-based service network BSN. It instructs and allows transactions to occur across a spectrum of networks ranging from stablecoins on public blockchains to CBDCs. We see here that they provide both medium and message, questioning the need to run something like Swift messages in parallel. They're saying that this network, where the affiliation of members is permissioned, the key thing is that the transactions themselves are placed onto the underlying infrastructure, which includes permissionless networks. They're trying to make this seem like it's something that you want to use. Oh yeah, you could go in between permissionless blockchains like Ethereum stablecoins and then head over into your CBDCs. Absolutely not. Because what if they don't allow you to exit from your CBDC? What if they say, oh, you're not allowed to transact because we don't like you, and then they blacklist your address? Because they could do that on ETH. They could do that with the CBDC. This is something that's absolutely gross. And we don't need it for what they're proposing, which is cross-border payments, because we have Bitcoin, we have Litecoin, we even have Dogecoin, Digibyte, so many decentralized proof-of-work blockchains that are getting run by the entire world and not a centralized entity like they're proposing, that this UDPN network is only run and validators are only the banks, only the people that they trust. This is not something that we could all participate in. It's not something that enhances our life. It's something that actually takes away from it. This is horrible. And I hope you guys could understand what's going on here. They're going to try to play it as, it's kind of like DeFi. It's not. It's centralization. Like they said, it's an actual permissioned blockchain. Not permissionless, not being able to be used whenever you want, wherever you want, to whoever you want. It's what they want. And that's never what we want to see. Man, I don't know. It gets me a little like, it makes my noodle hurt a little bit. Makes my noodle want to fly away. Irate Fall said the Lightning Network fixes this. The Lightning Network needs to get fixed itself, bro. Like, we have some things going on over there on Lightning Network that need to be taken care of. And again, like, you know, Lightning Network, you need a lot. And the banks will love Lightning Network because you need so much liquidity to have a node. It's not easy to run a Lightning node, which is why, again, Bitcoin is made to be a currency, yes. A store of value, yes. But as gas fees go up, as the crunch for Bitcoin comes in, where people are scavenging the streets for Bitcoin, you need to be able to have something else that works. That when Bitcoin's gas fees go through the roof and it's not feasible and it's going to take too long to transact because there's going to be so many transactions going through each block, you need something that's gonna be feasible, like Litecoin. And I bring it up all the time. There's going to be a time where, again, even people are not gonna wanna use Lightning Network. And I love the Lightning Network. I've used it. It's so amazing. But there are some issues with it that need to be taken care of. And there's other blockchains that you could rely on without these issues that Lightning Network has right now. Crispy is singing on TikTok. He's "Take Me Away, a Special Place." I love that. Or am I 30? That's a little mean. That's a little mean. Quick question. Is it going to be about news? Yes, for the most part. And then at the end, we like to talk smack on this channel. Louie, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. Much love to you, Louie. Okay. It's the voice of an angel, Kev Machine. Don't flatter me, Kev Machine. Don't flatter me. Give me too much love in the chat. No, you are still shunned. I'm not acknowledging that. Never mind. I couldn't acknowledge that to even let you know that you're still shunned. I don't know. I want to shun somebody. And that is Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX. It is absolutely disgusting what is going on with FTX. Because, again, this FTX hacker, come on. Like, you're saying they don't know who this is? You have to KYC to get on the exchange. Everybody knows what you're doing on the exchange. Only a certain amount of people had access to it. We know that the private keys and all of this secret sensitive information at FTX was basically just on the table. Anyone could take it. The hacker is moving millions and millions of dollars, including 19 million more dollars in Solana and Ether. sending it to crypto exchanges, which again you need KYC for. So I'm not understanding how they think, oh, this is maybe a Russian hacker. Like, this is, again, the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But we also see, again, it's not just the hacker. We're going to talk about the cold wallets that they're moving as well, which is the actual debtor estate. So the hacker was moving millions of dollars. We also know that the estate has their plan to actually give back 90% of everything going on. So we see that the cold wallets from FTX are moving $19 million in Solana, Ether, and crypto to exchanges when, again, it was similar to that amount when the hacker was going on. So I think it was well over 20 million. I know it was 19 million for sure, but over 20 million was being moved by the hacker. So now we have, again, the debtors that are doing their thing. Let's take a gander. The debtor group controlling wallets linked to cold storage of bankrupt crypto exchange FTX. I'm surprised he didn't say this was the hacker. Like, I'm actually so dead, but it's fine. They said FTX moved more than $19 million worth of assorted tokens to crypto exchanges. On-chain analytics PeckShield said some 470,000 sold, worth $15 million were moved to different wallets. And you guys see the movement. Isn't it similar to the hacker? Some of these funds have been sent to central exchanges like Binance. Again, this is to FUD Binance, to throw a shot at them as well. They're saying that FTX-linked wallets transferred $2.5 million worth of various tokens to a Binance address. Yet another transferred 1,395 Ether worth $2.5 million to Coinbase. So we see a little bit of movement here in this tweet, and we're seeing that the debtor group is in control of wallets and have made several transactions in the past few weeks. We see there was an $8 million tranche of tokens that was moved from Binance to Binance across several transactions. Earlier in October, they staked over $122 million of SOL and $30 million of ETH to earn $9 million worth of rewards yearly. So again, they're doing whatever they want with your money. They didn't ask if they could stake it. They just started staking it for annual rewards, which is, again, them trusting somebody else and trusting whatever protocol they might be using to stake their crypto, which is something we already learned doesn't work. So just so you guys know, don't be surprised if all of a sudden that staked crypto from FTX suddenly goes kaplu and it suddenly goes missing. I don't know. I have a tinfoil hat when it comes to this, because whenever you think it's getting to a stupid point, it always gets more stupid. Where you're seeing, again, over $20 million, 19, 20, $23 million moved from this FTX hacker. And then you see another $19 million moved by the debtors. And it's kind of like almost the same moves, the same amount being moved with the debtor. So I don't know. I see a lot of similar movements. I see a lot of things that could go wrong with the staking that they're doing, and it's not in your best interest. Not at all. I don't know. There was even some Chainlink that was moved as well. $2.2 million worth of Chainlink and $1 million worth of Avi and $2 million in Maker. That was moved as well. A little bit sussy. And not as sussy as SBF himself. SBF, he's like all over the place. And we might hear him go on the stand. I don't think we'll ever get videos of him on the stand, but we want to hear something new. We want to hear something go on. We want to hear something funny. When he was on Twitter Spaces, it was a whole bunch of like, and also a lot of with his computer. I don't know if you guys heard the tap or like the mic canceled it out, but it was a bunch of tapping, and it was always ignorant. Oh, Sam, where's the money? I don't know. I didn't know about any of this. Sam, what's going on? I don't know. And so that's pretty much what you're probably going to expect on the stand. Now let's take a gander here what is going on. We're seeing here that he may testify to the role of lawyers in a good faith action. We're seeing here in a Wednesday defense filing, the judge who's overseeing the case grants the defense attorneys permission to ask Bankman-Fried about certain aspects of FTX's operation and how the company's counsel were involved in making those decisions. They included FTX's auto-deletion policies for Signal and Slack messages, the opening of North Dimension and its bank accounts, loans made from FTX and Alameda Research, and the DOJ has tried to argue that some or all of these issues were proof of criminal intent. The defense has sought to argue that Bankman-Fried did not intend to defraud his customers or investors, and that part of his his efforts to run the company depending on advice from his lawyers. So again, he already tried to throw his lawyers under the bus. At a minimum, Mr. Bankman-Fried should be permitted to testify in his defense regarding the involvement of counsel on these topics to counter any implication from the testimony elicited to date that he had failed to act in good faith with respect to these matters. Oh, SBF.
Oh my God.
Every time I think of SBF, it's just funny because I think of that Twitter space with Tom Brady, and he's like, Sam. I think I gotta find that video, dude. It's like absolutely hilarious. But it's just Sam, are you Sam? And we're pretty much gonna hear that over and over again on the. If we ever get a recording, which I hope we do, of the SBF thing, he's just gonna be like, what? I didn't know that. I did know this, but I didn't know that. I didn't know this. I don't know. So just expect a lot of that from SBF. It's just classic SBF. Guys, we need 10 more likes for 100 likes. Where is everyone today? My heart. I don't know. Ray K. Okay. Eric Carlson, stay zesty to you, my friend. Welcome to the stream, Brothers T. Nice to see you. Julio, good morning.
You're welcome.
Oh, gosh.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm
nice
not acknowledging
segue
it.
from me being shunned to SBF being shunned. So, when are you? Should a certain someone get 4 tickets? Don't look at me with those judgy little eyes.
Bruh. Oh my God.
No!
I'm just kidding. I can't acknowledge this because you are shunned to the top. AEW is coming to New York. It's happening. They're coming to New York, and it's a pay-per-view. It's not even a regular one. So it's something very zesty in my opinion.
Thank you.
So
welcome. Thank you.
oh
You're
shoot,
welcome. Thank
Joe,
you.
you gave me
You're welcome.
Have a
Litecoin.
lovely day, smile. 0.10121966 LTC.
Hey! Woo! Oh my gosh, I just got some Litecoin from Joe Harvey. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love when I receive Litecoin or any crypto. It makes my heart so warm. I got Dogecoin before. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm so happy. Kimmy Crypto said, just woke up, LOL. I hit the like. Go off, my friend. Go off. Hit that like. Mr. Strap, it's nice to see you guys. If you guys did not say hello to me, make sure you say hello to me now so I give love to you. Guys, are we raving today? I don't see 100 likes. I need to rave. Mike, nice to see you. Don Manning, I made it today and smashed that like. Kill the game. Gen X Crypto. New Speaker of the House comes from a state that doesn't like crypto. Listen, man, we're always going to face some issues. Alberto said, Miss Mommy Crypto. Oh, my gosh. The only mommy of crypto is probably Wendy. Oh, my God. Speaking of Wendy. Okay, guys. Listen up, please. Crypto Wendy-o, let's help her out right now. I saw her tweet this morning. Hold on. Crypto Wender. Okay, can we, guys, please help Mama Goat, Wendy-o. My love. Oh, she posted again. Okay. Well, I guess I'll give you her updated tweet. So yesterday, she got banned from Instagram. She said, hi, Instagram, can you please unban my account? I post the exact same content on Facebook, have no issues. You may have my account confused with legit scammers. So then she said, dear Meta and Instagram, you have permanently banned me. What? Are you serious? Creating an account that looks like so they suspended her for impersonating herself. My Instagram account is linked to Facebook, had the original handle. There's no recourse. Can you please look into this? Yeah, this is true. Guys, please, if you guys want to show love to Mama Goat, help little Wendy's, make sure you guys go to this tweet right here and give her some likes and love and tag Facebook, do something. Please help Mama Wendy-o. She needs love right now, and I think that's very messed up. So please help her. I don't know. Like, I know Mama Wendy, she gets spicy, but like, that's not even about her spice. It's about someone impersonating her. And I have impersonators everywhere, which gets me fired up. But Mama Wendy-o needs help. So please send love to Mama Wendy. Please send love to Mama Wendy really quick. Just wanted to throw that in there. Throw that in there really quick. Throw that in there. Okay. Let's, all right, so save Wendy, free, can we start a hashtag? Hashtag free Wendy. Hashtag free Wendy. Comment hashtag free Wendy. Hashtag free Wendy. That's it. Free Wendy. All right. I hope she likes that. Hashtag free Wendy. Anyway, I don't know. Guys, we have to talk about the UK because they're so unhinged over there, bro. The UK, they're like, oh, we want to be the crypto hub.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're
shoot.
welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
So 4 tickets? Got it.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
Listen, man. I don't know. I can't acknowledge both of you now. I'm actually gonna wage a war. I'm gonna wage a war. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be that upset, honestly. Like, I'd welcome the fourth individual, but I can't. They're shunned right now, so I can't really acknowledge them. So I don't know if they would really work out for them. Anyway, guys, the UK is unhinged. They think they can control every single thing you do, and they even proposed a smart contract kill switch. Which is, again, they want you to create a smart contract that's under their control. And if they don't like what you're doing and the project you have, they could just turn it off. Kaplu. Now they're putting up a lawmaker. Well, the lawmakers are looking to pass a bill to seize illicit crypto. So I want to read this to you and then tell you how messed up this could actually be. So on Thursday, they passed the bill, which is today, that will help law enforcement agencies seize and freeze crypto used for crime. This is the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Bill that covers a range of criminal activities from drug trafficking to cybercrime and is expected to get the King's approval on Thursday that will put into force. Provisions give the bill broader powers to local cops and will let them seize crypto with criminal links without a conviction, something experts say would come in handy, particularly in time-sensitive cases. This was introduced last September and was extended to cover terrorism. And they're saying that this is going to help identify crypto linked to crime. Now, they're saying this is to legitimize crypto. The big problem with what this crime bill is doing is that they're saying they could come to you and take away your crypto when you're not even convicted of a crime. This is horrible. Because if they come to your house, they could say they want your crypto. Can they take it from you? Absolutely not. Why? Because you are in control of your stuff. And if you do not have your recovery phrases there, and even if you have multi-sig, which means, let's say you have 3 wallets and you need 2 of those 3 wallets to be signed, so that way your crypto could be sent. Multi-signature. Very important thing, by the way. They can't take your crypto away. They could try to spin this and say, oh, I don't like what you're doing. You're a criminal, and not even have a crime against you and come to your house and try to harass you. This is horrible, and it could be twisted in so many different ways to take advantage of you and put people away for absolutely no reason and hurt more innocent people. They can't realistically take away your crypto, just so you know. As long as you store it correctly and they don't have access to your recovery phrases, you're absolutely fine. But make sure you guys are doing stuff that is correct, because even if you are doing some criminal activity with crypto, they could 100% track that down because of the transparency. Can they take it away from you? That's another story. But that's what they want to do in the UK because they're power tyrants. They're tyrannical people. Tyrannical people. And that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Alexandra J said to pamp up the likes. I agree. I know you guys want me to rave. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys want me to rave? UK out of pocket. They've always been out of pocket for sure. Yeah. Listen, guys, do you guys like want to rave or something? Can we get the official MTC fiance shirt? I need something to wear to AEW. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Well, before I rave, speaking of merch, guys, how do you feel about this mug? How do you feel about the mug? I know the light is what's giving it the little dots right now, but how do you guys feel? Isn't this a sick mug for imagine you're sipping morning coffee? Ooh, ooh. How do you guys feel? Guys, do you like this? Put a yes or no emoji. Put a yes or no if you're not a member. How do you feel about this mug? Woo, woo, woo. Should I rave with the mug? Guys, would you like this? Would you guys order this? Would this be something you're interested in from if I get the merch store? I don't know. I'm working on the merch store. It's just a little bit difficult right now. Like, it's a little bit difficult. I have some obstacles in my way. But do you guys enjoy this? Is this something you like? Sticker instead so you could use your Ember. Oh, I do have stickers like I plan to put on the store. Again, I just have some obstacles in my way, but I do have basically almost ready to go. Almost ready to go. The merch store. Uncle Jimmy looks like a pen holder to me. Uncle Jimmy.
Bruh.
I wanted love, Uncle Jimmy. Uncle Jimmy, can I have love, please? Please? Avo, I don't trust any country that puts beans on toast. Go off, Avo. Kill the game, Avo. The poll isn't showing for you. That's weird. I see we have 120 votes in the poll. Seems like it should be okay. Maybe refresh. Jimmy, I'll put all my special pens in it. Please give me love, Jimmy. Let me know that you would order this. MTC Mug with Miss Cookie. That would be absolutely hilarious. Yeah, so I do have I have some stuff going on. Little things going on. I love this logo. I love how it turned out. Mike, nice to see you. Exit said, we need a t-shirt. You guys want t-shirts? You guys want some t-shirts? I know I'm gonna have to do a fiance t-shirt. MTC's fiance. All right, guys. Is it time to rave? Put rave in the chat if it's time to rave. Right, rave. Right, rave. We got to rave, guys. It's time to rave. I want 120 likes. That would make me very happy. 8 more likes. But I'll rave anyway. Rave, 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 rave. Are you guys ready to rave? Are you guys ready to rave? When Randy face underwear. Jimmy, no. Jimmy.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
No! I love that sound so much. It's so funny because it's time. It's time. Are you ready to rave? Let's go! Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Every time I say something important, I'll think of MTC. I can't.
You're welcome.
AU is like the peace accords of Discord rebellions. If you want him to get 4 tickets, hold up an MTC mug and rave. I also heard beefs and NYC pie. Casual and fun. Mike, you can borrow my t-shirt.
Bruh.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Warplager, what up? Robert Curry, what up? A tip mug? That would be funny. Here's your little tip mug. Just throw some change in there. Throw some change. Here you guys go. No, but it came out really nice. Like, I was surprised. Like, it came out really nice. And you got to make sure, like, it's good quality. Like, I'm not going to put out poop merch. You have to understand that. Like, it's all going to be good stuff. And it's going to be worth it. Like, trust me. Like, I'm not ordering poop. I've ordered shirts before from this place before I launched the store. So I think it's great. I think it's some great material, great stuff. So I'm only going to put the best interest at heart. But this was a nice mug rave. I'm waiting for the MTC rave memes to show up. I know Mr. Strap. I know Mr. Strap. I know. Stevie B, nice to see you, Stevie B. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the mug. I hope you guys feel the vibe here. Hope you guys feel the vibe. Yes, we do have to get out of the matrix. That is true. Hi, Cryptophasia. Hope my coffee mug is good. It will. Mr. Strap, if you order this mug, you're going to freaking love it. You're going to love it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I love it. Oh, Dave Digital, you need a flush? Oh my God, Jimmy, be smart. Randy Spiegel and Emma TP will sell like hotcakes. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if they have that on there. That's actually pretty interesting. I should look at that. I should look if I could invest in that. Listen, Jimmy, we need to jumpstart my merch. We need to jumpstart the merch store. As in TP with my face. Yeah, Emma, that would be hilarious. All questions need to be directed to YouTube. I want to send you profits in New York if the taxes are different. Exit. I wouldn't ask me about taxes. I appreciate that you want to send me a DM about taxes, but I'm not a tax professional, so I really can't help you. And I would never like lead you in the wrong direction or say like you should do this and do that. I have no idea. I'm not a tax professional. I would suggest you reach out to an accountant. MTC flamethrower. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. That would be absolutely wild. That would be absolutely wild. I'm here for it. I'm actually here for it.
Thank you.
Can we have 3 more likes for 125? Oh gosh.
You're welcome.
December 30th. Save the date.
Am I going to AEW? Oh my gosh, imagine. CVB, tax advice, move to Portugal. Not financial advice, not financial advice. Do your own research. Always, please do your own research. I will not give you financial advice, especially when it comes to taxes. That's when Gary Gensler knocks on my door.
Fraudsters.
Wait, what?
Scam artists. Ponzi schemes.
I hear someone at the door because they heard something financial advice.
FBI, open up!
I'm just kidding. That noise sounds so real. It's insane. Again.
FBI, open up!
Oh my gosh. That makes me great. Ooh. Crypto Allah said, yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. Mike Volmer in the chat. Dollar shouldn't be digital. I agree with that. Digi, your plushie should be you riding a bull with the Bitcoin on it. Oh my God. You know what we really need? Like I have like a little merch store thing going on, but one day if it gets big and you guys really support the merch store, then I'll probably like try to expand it and work with like actual like people that could do all this custom stuff. But that would be actually great. No, don't jump out the window, Savage. Please don't jump out the window. Ranga Ace, nice to see you. Do I do organals? No, I don't. Eric Carlson, I need to watch Spaceballs. It'll inspire my merch store. All right. Hi, Yeti. It's nice to see you. Guys, we hit 125 likes, which is awesome. Pimp it up for 125 likes. You've got to pimp it up. Guys, we have so many things happening. Could this be altcoin season? Who knows? We will see how this all plays out. We're seeing Bitcoin kind of diverge from the altcoins pamping, Bitcoin kind of damping a little bit today. So hopefully we stay above 34K. That's ultimately the goal. I will update you guys if any like crazy news happens. I do post for the subbies over here on x.com if you guys want to check that out as well. Definitely check that out. David Lee, it's nice to see you. Guys, I hope you guys have a great day. We have a lot to talk about. SBF might be taking the stand. So again, if anything goes crazy, any breaking news, I will update you guys. And I hope you guys have a lovely day. Hope you guys are pamping it up. You're ready to get after it because we had a good day. We brewed up our coffee during the show. We stayed amazing, stayed in that good vibe. And as always, you're staying zesty and smashing the like, sharing the stream out with friends, and commenting after this is over how you feel about altcoin season. Have a great day. And as always, again, stay zesty. Peace.